Last month, on Thursday, March 28th, Wired dropped an article that Jeffrey Epstein's island visitors were exposed by a data broker. Let's take a look. Nearly 200 mobile devices of people who visited Jeffrey Epstein's notorious pedophile island in the years prior to his death left an invisible trail of data pointing back to their own homes and offices. 11,279 coordinates obtained by Wired show not only a flood of traffic to Epstein's island property, but also pointing to as many as 166 locations throughout the U.S. where visitors to Little St. James likely lived and worked. The cache also points to cities in Ukraine, the Cayman Islands, and Australia, among others. I posted on X that if there's any chance of privacy laws being passed in the U.S., this might do it. Why? Of course they'll do it to protect themselves. They don't care about you. Then, right on cue, the APRA, the American Privacy Rights Act of 2024, was introduced just 10 days after Wired dropped the article. The proposed legislation would create a national registry of data brokers, would limit the types of consumer data that companies can collect, retain, and use, allowing solely what they need to operate their services. And of course, governments and entities working on behalf of the government are exempt from compliance. The discussion over privacy protection has been ongoing for a long time, but now there is a renewed approach targeting data brokers just 10 days after Epstein's clients were exposed by a data broker. Maybe it's a coincidence, but I find the timing a little suspicious. To be clear, I support privacy protection, but let's not pretend that this wasn't done out of any self-interest. And now, the same day I'm recording this, the House just voted to allow spying on Americans without a warrant. They don't care about your privacy or data, they just want control over it. That's why they are pushing to exempt themselves from the APRA. So to summarize here, data brokers expose Epstein's clients. 10 days later, a bill is introduced to give the government more control over data brokers and their data, exempting themselves from the restrictions, and the day I'm recording this, they vote to allow warrantless surveillance of the rest of us. They hate you.